My name is Bakhtar Sadad. For my interpersonal communication artifact, I choose a scene from the Netflix show 13 Reasons Why, Season 1, Episode 6. In this scene, Clay is listening to a tape recorded by Hannah Baker, a classmate and a friend who took her own life. Hearing her voice for the first time after she passed away brings up a lot of emotions for him. For Clay, this scene is emotional, deep, and shows how poor communication affects Hannah's mental health. This episode connects strongly to Chapter 5 listening. Clay practices empathetic listening. You can tell he's fully focused and trying to understand her pain and emotionally respond to what he hears. But in Hannah's flashback, we see people around her not really listening or didn't care. There are examples of persuaded listening where someone pretends to care but isn't really engaged in defensive listening, where people feel attacked instead of trying to understand her. These moments show how badly things can go when someone is truly heard. In Chapter 7, we learn about nonverbal communication, and this episode shows that really, really well. Through her flashbacks, we see Hannah's body language, tone of voice, and a facial expression. Even when she wasn't saying she was struggling, her expression and posture made it obvious something was wrong. Even the teachers saw them but didn't care. If people had just paid attention, Clay's reaction also nonverbal, his tears, the way he holds the tape player, his silence, and the pain, they all show his guilt and grief without him saying so much at all. This scene is also connects to the emotions section of our group chapter. Hannah's emotional pain and isolation are central to the story. She felt invisible and hopeless. Meanwhile, Clay experienced emotions like grief, confusion, and anger, and most of guilt. It reminds us how powerful emotions are in shaping communication and how we unspoken. Emotional struggle can lead to serious consequences. Overall, this scene does a great job. This scene does a great job showing how communication and emotion are deeply connected. It's very accurate when we compare to what we are learning in this class. It shows that just hearing someone isn't enough. We need truly listen, pay attention to nonverbal quests, and respond with empathy. If people in the show had done that, Hannah's story might have ended differently. This scene made me think about how many people in real life might be silently struggling too. We never know what someone is going through, so it's important to be mindful and respectful and how we communicate, especially when someone is showing emotional signs, even without words. What I learned from this project is that listening isn't passive. It's an action and it can literally be life changing. I've started thinking more about how I responded people in my own life. This episode and this class really remind me how much our words or body language and our presence matters. Thank you for listening to my presentation and peace.